Hi everyone, I'm Eric Samuel Green and I'm here today to talk to you about style and interior design. Yes, that's right. Those are two of my things that I'm most passionate about. And I've spent the last 20 years working in retail, specifically doing interior design, doing store construction, doing fixture development, branding, visual merchandising, and all the things that create a compelling and engaging environment. Over the last 20 years, I've worked for retailers like Burberry, French Connection, J.Crew, Gap, and even the North Face. And what I've learned at all of those retailers is that there are really 10 easy steps to creating an environment that is equally stylish, as well as one that is compelling and one that is really unique to who you are. So you may be wondering, who is this video for and why am I creating it? Well, I'm creating it for the enthusiast who is obsessed and passionate about interior design, but I'm also creating this video for those of you who may be intimidated by design. If you think that it is either something for the elite, the 1% population, or those of you who may feel like it's something that's super expensive, or you may not have really identified what your personal style or taste is, this video is for you. So tip number one is define your space. That's right, guys, define your space. This is all about area rugs. It is extremely important for you to be able to define your space with an area rug for a few reasons. One is it's all about color. It's an opportunity for you to create a punctuation on your floor to ground your furniture with color. So that color can be something that is neutral. It's something that can be a pop color, whether it's orange, blue, or black. And then the second reason why defining your space with an area rug is so important, it provides a foundation for your furniture to be placed. So when you think about why having an area rug is so important, it's how you actually define your space. So when you're placing your sofa, a chair, and potentially an end table or a coffee table, it provides a clear delineation for how you can arrange and organize your furniture. Organization is key, and if you can do that organization with a pop of color and a personality, then you have a successful setup. So when you think about defining your space and why is it so important, you have to think about your home as an empty box. And with that empty box with 4 white walls and a floor, you have to be able to compartmentalize your home and define spaces in a way that is meaningful to you. So you may create a part of your home that is designated for entertaining, another part of your home that is designated for socialization, another part of your home that may be designated for meditation and relaxation. So once you identify how you want to utilize your home, the main way to define and punctuate and delineate that space is through the use of an area rug. So I lived in San Francisco for 5 years and had a loft in a great location that I was obsessed with. But I found it really challenging to create the spaces that was necessary for me to properly maximize the use of my home. And by that I mean I had to create a space for my dining room, which I love to entertain. I had to create a space for me to be able to relax. I enjoy my sofa time and watching TV, but then I also had to create a space for me to be able to work because I'm a working professional. All of that using the same amount of floor space without any walls to separate or define or delineate one room usage from the other. And the best way that I was able to do that stylishly and have it work very seamless was area rugs. And what I realized in this process is that not only do area rugs define your space, they also add color. In addition to that, they add interest. And for someone like me who is art obsessive, they became a piece of art. So I had art on the wall, but most importantly, I had art beneath my feet, which is something that none of us ever really get an opportunity to experience. For me, having area rugs is the most important thing that you can do when you're interior decorating or designing your home because it acts as the foundation to your home. The first don't is don't skip on size, right? This is the first mistake that most people make, is that they actually go too small. grand is better here. So more is more, less is a bore, right? As one of my favorite fashion icons has said before. But you really want a large area rug here so that you have a proper amount of square footage to be able to place your furniture on, but also so that you can get full credit for the impact of either the texture, the print, or the color. So first don't is don't go small, big is better. The second don't is to don't be afraid of bold colors or prints and patterns. This is a great opportunity for you to express your personality in a way that is not only visible, but also something that is functional. So I personally usually go for great chevrons or even interesting geometric prints because they're bold and graphic, and you can see them from the time you enter a room to the time you actually exit a room. So tip number 2 is do not be afraid of print and color and bold patterns. This is the moment for you to express your personality. It's a very common mistake that most people make, and that is introducing a small area rug in your home. It's a very easy thing to fix. You just need an area rug large enough to fit under all 4 legs of your bed. Yes, that's right. Just an area rug large enough to fit under all 4 legs of your bed. And if you have a nightstand or an end table beside your bed, then you can extend the area rug to comfortably go underneath both of the nightstands or the end table. It's something that's very common where people will go for a smaller area rug based off of size, budget, or really not doing the proper measurements. You don't want floating furniture in your bedroom. And also too, it is a great way to have a sound barrier. And for me, it's also having the proper sized area rug is a functional and practical thing, because as you're getting out of the bed in those cold winter nights or cold drafty mornings, it's really nice to be able to have something plush and comfortable underneath your feet. So once again, it's not only just about having something that's decorative and having something that is bold and interesting and something that defines your space, which is something that area rugs do. They can also be practical. There are a few do's to choosing the perfect area rug. Once you've selected it, you need to make sure that you have even amount of space. Yes, that's right. That's the flooring around the area rug, or in some cases you already may have wall-to-wall carpeting and you still want to be able to define the space by layering in a rug, but you need to make sure that there's equal distance on all 4 sides of the rug to be able to create symmetry, balance, and harmony. You don't want the rug to look like it's floating odd, and you also don't want parts of your furniture to look like they are unbalanced. You definitely want your furniture to look balanced. And one of the tricks that we use in retail to be able to create balance and symmetry is to leave all 4 sides equal, meaning there's an equal amount of distance between the edge of the rug and either a wall or the next set of furniture. That visual illusion allows for the rug to not appear to be floating, as well as it provides an optical illusion of balance and symmetry to a room. So making sure that you have all 4 sides of the outer space of the rug even is extremely important. So the second do, and this is a must, guys, so pull in closely and listen, you must cover heavily trafficked areas. Yes, that's right. You have to cover heavily trafficked areas. And this is important whether you have wood floors or even if you have carpet. So I'll give you a great example. A great example is if you have a lawn, right? And the lawn has no pavement on it. It's beautiful grass, but you continue to walk and traffic and travel as kids and family members do across that lawn over the course of a few days, then over the course of a few months, and then over the course of a year, you'll notice that you have created your own pathway through this beautiful lawn, right? It's a heavily trafficked area that now shows the wear and tear of your commute and how you and your family utilize it. You don't want that in your home. The best way to preserve your beautiful hardwood floor or your wall-to-wall carpeting is to cover your heavily trafficked areas. And personally for me, we've talked a lot about this, but I'm all about functionality as well as design. And it's a great runway of color. For a space that is heavily trafficked, it's a great way to introduce print and pattern and engage either your family, friends, guests, etc. as they enter and leave a room. So must when you're choosing an area rug is that you definitely allocate one to your heavy trafficked areas. So your third do is something that is also extremely important. So after you have selected the color that you love and you've selected the material, you need to read the care instructions. This seems like something that's very simple, but a lot of us don't read the care instructions, and you may either want to wash it, or you may try to spot clean it, or you may have chosen a fabrication that absorbs color like red wine poorly. So it's important when you're choosing an area rug that you understand the care instructions, as that may influence your selection process. So if you have young kids, you may want to do things that are in cotton versus wool. Sisal is much more of a scratchier, rough surface, so you aren't able to clean it as easily as you are some of the natural fibers. So please make sure that you review the care instructions not only before you purchase, but after you purchase. So here's an expert tip, and I'll tell you a personal story. In my early 20s, I had my first apartment and I was super excited. I hosted my first adult upscale party, right? So I thought I was super mature. I had the great candles lit, I had the music playing, I went to the flower market and created wonderful flower arrangements, had great hors d'oeuvres. I was super excited. I invited one of my girlfriends, specifically my girlfriend Lori, and we all have these friends that bring an additional friend. So Lori always has an unexpected guest with her, and on this occasion she decided to bring one, and this guest was super fashionable and funny and happy and really kind of the life of the party, and so I was so happy to have her there. And as I was relishing my wonderful adult cocktail party moment, I noticed that the guest who was not invited was encouraged to dance more, because she was not only a great dancer, but she was also really beautiful to look at. So as she was dancing and having a wonderful time, she actually tripped on the edge of my area rug. Can you imagine my horror when I actually saw her going down with a glass of red wine on my new rug at my first adult cocktail party, right? Completely in horror, stained the carpet, ruined everything, sort of messed up also the overall ambiance. Point being is, my tip here, what I learned from that, and this was a very valuable lesson, have rug tape. Yes, that's right. We would not have had that issue if I had actually just taped down all four sides of the area rug. The reason why she tripped, and the reason why my favorite rug at my first adult cocktail party was ruined, was because I forgot to actually tape down all four sides of the area rug. And as my guest was dancing and having fun and really enjoying the space that I had created using this area rug, it actually became an interference. It actually became something that was detrimental to the mood that we were trying to create. So I must encourage you, not only for your safety, but also to preserve the things that you love, just tape down your four sides of your area rug throughout your house. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope you found them informative, engaging, interesting, funny, but mostly really educational for you. I know for me, it's been a labor of love. It's been something that I've been super passionate about, and I'm so excited to share with you insider tips that are industry standards that people who aren't in the industry don't know. And I hope that you really go back and review the videos and you share them with your friends and family members. And we start to build a stylish culture, a stylish society that is not based off of budget and affluence and access, but one that is based off of knowledge and one that is based off of sharing. So my recommendation to you is, now that you have this information, share it with your friends, share it with your family, and let's learn to live much more stylishly. I hope you stay tuned, because I will have more videos about how to dress with style, how to entertain with style, and also how to travel with style.